Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to chapter 2, episode 1, vlog 1 of 2025. It is the birthday of this channel, and oh my gosh, guys, it is going to be a fantastic year. We've got a huge goal we're going to try to get to, and gonna have some fun times, play some basketball, play some volleyball, all these kind of sports, get to know new people. It's gonna be a wild year, guys, and I'm very excited. If everything goes to plan, my life could look very different at the end of this year. So I am very much looking forward to that. But I wanted to bring something up. Last night, I was plagued with this comment right here, okay? And it says, "Hey Drew, how do we support your channel as you grow your insurance business? PayPal, Venmo, Patreon. You're working so hard on your videos. I'd like to support your channel." Now, I've gotten a few of these comments over the past year, and I have been thinking about this all night and all this morning of how to address this and how I feel about it and all that stuff. Because in my eyes, asking for support is never my go-to. You know, I have that pride that I can do it myself. I don't need any help. I don't want any help. And, you know, I've been like that forever, you know. One of the things I used to say when I was little is, I do it. Like when I was 5, 6, you know, I can do it myself. And it's very hard to ask for help these days because, you know, it can be a sign of weakness. And it's just hard, you know. I've never met any of y'all in person. I only know y'all through comments. So it is hard. I understand that, you know, if you're watching videos of someone you like to watch, that it can be fun to help them out or donate to their cause or whatever, support their channel. And I understand that. So that is why for 7 days, 1 week, 7 episodes, I will be putting my Venmo down in the description. Even though it's hard to ask for help, I'm not going to look at it as a weakness. I'm going to look at it as strength to ask. If you do decide that you want to support, we're going to call it support my channel because it just makes me feel a little better in my head. Not that I'm not the help word. Support the channel. On the 8th day, in the 8th video, I will put your name up in the vlog and I will personally thank you. And also, I want to make this very clear. That is not an incentive, okay? I am not saying that so you donate so you can get your name in the vlog, okay? I am not saying that as an incentive, okay? If you feel so inclined, then you are welcome to support the channel financially. And I would very much appreciate it. But I also want to mention that I'm not going to treat anybody different. I'm not going to answer comments from, oh, this person supported the channel, so I'm only going to answer their comments. No, not at all. It is only if you want to, okay? You do not have to by any means, okay? I want to make that very clear, okay? I will go ahead and express my gratitude. Thank you to whoever does. I very much appreciate it in this time where I am not exactly making the most money in the world. And if it weren't for my grandma and grandpa letting me stay here and feeding me, that it would be very tough. Having said all that, we're going to get back to the more fun and lighthearted part of the video. So this morning I had a meeting finally. It was supposed to be on Monday, then it got pushed back to Tuesday, and now it got pushed back to today. I already had it, and it was just on what are your goals for this year. I actually wrote some notes down here. Let me get it real quick. And it was on writing thank you cards to your new clients, having a referral that you can, like, if I still have some questions about this because all she said was referral, give a referral and she buys you dinner kind of thing. So if I were to do that, I would give them $50 if they gave me a referral. Now, does that mean if it's just a referral, like, hey, someone texted me and then that person gets $50? I'm assuming that it's you refer a person and they buy something, like you make the sale off of them and they become a client, and then you give them the money as, I guess, reward. And then how do you track who is referred and who is the referrer? Did I say that right? Who is the referral and who is the referrer or referee? Who referred the person? And then how do you send the money? Because you don't want that money to get lost if you send it in the mail or something. Do they do Venmo, PayPal? I don't know. I still have to ask those questions. And then after the sale, initially, you can say, if you know anyone, send them my way. And then for getting business, you can purchase leads, join a group, and business cards, which, I've already heard, but it's still good to reiterate that and, put that at the forefront of the mind. So that's where I'm at today. Made some calls this morning at 9 and 10 o'clock like usual. It is 12:05 now. And we're going to get back to it. Got to keep grinding, guys. I just learned a lesson, and, thankfully it's not a hard lesson, but I have a client who needed his cards right away, and his effective date was on Monday, which means that his virtual cards at least, should have come on Monday, but they came on the 7th. And I was checking periodically to make sure that he got them as soon as possible. Well, I emailed him his virtual card, and apparently it did not go through, which is a bummer, and I'm not sure what went wrong. But one of the things that I can learn from this is I should have sent it through text as well, and that's on me. Next time I will double check the email just to make sure it's sent. I emailed the picture of his virtual card, and then right after I sent it, I texted him to say that I did send it. And it was early in the morning as well. And unfortunately, he didn't text me back and say he didn't get it, which is another lesson. I need to not tell him that I sent it, but ask him to confirm that he got it. So now I have two chances of him getting it and him having his cards, and therefore we don't run into this problem. So my fault, and noted. What's up? I am actually doing my update video earlier than at 9-10 o'clock, which is great. It is 3:46. I'm doing this right before I leave. Usually I leave at 4:15 for basketball. I can't believe I'm doing this early. The only reason I am doing this early, not because I remembered, is because I didn't have a second informational video to do today. It was on deductibles, and I did it wrong. I didn't say after you cover your deductible, you then go into co-insurance, which is like generally like a 20/80, where you pay 20% and they pay 80%. I just said that once you pay your deductible, they pay the rest, which that's not right. So I have to fix that, which means there's only going to be one informational video today for me, tomorrow, or yesterday for y'all. And then tomorrow I have to film more videos because I'm out, which means I'm going to have to film and edit all in one day, which is not going to be fun. But you got to do what you got to do. It's going to be a lot, but I can get through it. I already have all the information mapped out. I just have to go ahead and film it, and then I'll be good for another 5-6 days. I'm going to go ahead and finish up editing this video, and then we'll head off to basketball. The video is now exporting, and along with that, my mom brought me this. Is what my dad sent home. It's one of those code readers for the car, so y'all have to remind me because I will forget. I'm going to go to my car after basketball, put that in, read the codes, and then head home. And hopefully we get some good information out of it. It is 4:05. I've got 10 minutes until I need to leave, so let's get dressed. And off we go. 5 o'clock on the dot. Oh, little anime. Oh, darn it. It was an animation of the sun setting. It's at 5:18, which is in 18 minutes, which you can kind of see through my dirty window. I'll get out of the car first before I show you. You can sort of kind of see it. All right, basketball time, guys. Oh my gosh, yep, I know. I've already played basketball, and I am here at my car. It's one car over. You can't quite see it. That's not it, but I'm going to look up a YouTube video real quick on how to actually do this, and I'll get back to you. Okay, seemed pretty straightforward. Let's see if it actually is. And I'm back. Only codes it threw off, there were 2 codes. It was a knock sensor, which that's old news, and some other sensor. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't the problem. So that's unfortunate. And we're going to weigh our options now, and we'll continue with the problem. Started it up, and it had that puttering again, like it wanted to shut off. But anyways, I'm going to head home. It's about 8 o'clock. I called my dad, though. It was fun to talk to him for a little bit. Up in the mountains, they got a bunch of snow, and they're going to get like 3 to 4 inches on Friday. We're supposed to get some snow here. Let me know down in the comments how much snow y'all got, if y'all did get snow, because some of the coworkers that I work with, they got like 10 inches, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. I want snow so bad, but all we get is freezing, that grapple stuff, or just water falling from the sky. Oh well. When it does snow, hopefully on Friday and Saturday, it's that much more special here. All right, let's go home. I'm tired of sitting in the cold. I am here at the grocery store, and I just told you that it was gonna snow, possibly snow on Friday and Saturday. Now, knowing North Carolinians, I believe that the bread aisle is going to be barren, okay? Even though it's only going to snow possibly for 2 days, it's probably just going to snow at the end of one day and the start of another. So basically like one day, and it probably won't even stick. And if it does stick, it'll only stay for a day. Everyone likes to stock up, which makes no sense. Like milk and bread gone because they think they're going to be trapped for 2 weeks. No. I simply just need some bread because I eat peanut butter sandwiches. I don't need milk right now, but I drink a lot of milk, so it's not like I'm going in to stock up on anything like all these other people do. It's hilarious. It's the funniest thing ever. So let's see. I hope there is some bread because I need it. But that's my bet. And then another thing, I'm going to get some Doritos. My mom gave me some money for food, and she specifically said, this is not for bread, peanut butter, or milk. It is for something fun, like Oreos, Doritos, Jell-O. So I'm going to get some Doritos. Thank you, Mom. Not bad, not bad. There's still some left. Still a good dent, though. There's my bread right there. Bummer. It wasn't completely wiped out. I'm disappointed in everyone. Come on now. But I'm glad I have my bread. Or they had my bread. So I'm going to head on home, and I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. I'm going to have Doritos, though. And there we go. Everything is all posted, the informational video and the update video for the night. Woo! Got it all done. And it is 10:35, so I did finish earlier, which is good. Still gotta make sure I can get there at 10. We did have to help Mom put something into the car. It was a cabinet that she needs to bring back. So that did put a damper on my time, but it had to be done. I certainly did not want to do it tomorrow morning when I'm way more busy in my pajamas, all nice and snuggy warm, sitting in my chair. So I decided to do it when I had just played basketball, all sweaty, not clean anything, and not exactly super comfortable. So that is it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all tomorrow for day 2 of chapter 2. Yeah, that's weird to say.